On today's edition of Innovate Wrestling, Toby Farley takes on the debuting Patrick Scott, and we'll have all the information about September 28th in Kingsport, Tennessee. This is Innovate Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Innovate Wrestling TV. I am your host and promoter of Innovate Wrestling, Tony Givens. And fans, we are here back every single Saturday at noon right here on our YouTube channel. Don't forget, if you don't want to miss a single episode, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button if you like what we're doing. And don't forget, when you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single episode of Innovate Wrestling. We returned last week, and last week in our main event, we saw the Battle of the Cross Brothers. And in the conclusion of the match, we saw the younger brother, Aiden Cross, join forces with manager Dillon McQueen. Right now, let's hear words from Dillon McQueen.
My name is Dillon McQueen, and Innovate Pro Wrestling returns September 28th. And of course, my boys will be the featured return of Innovate Pro Wrestling as the only Cross brother that matters. Aiden Cross will be taking on Brandon Wolf. I'll be there in your corner, boo. Don't you worry. But someone who should be worried, JC Adams, because you're going against my behemoth, Austin West. So I hope you're ready. And Tyler Foshee and Christian Cross, well, the champ Jeff Connolly and the beast giant Travis Lee are gonna put you two down once and for all. There's a lot to be excited about if you're in McQueen's camp for Innovate Pro Wrestling when it returns September 28th. But if not, I'd say to everybody else in the Innovate Walker Room, watch your back.
There you hear three big matches featuring Dillon McQueen's men on September 28th when we return to Kingsport, Tennessee at the Civic Auditorium. And fans, do not forget, we're giving away 200 free children's tickets. All you have to do to get those tickets is go to innovatewrestling.com, click the ticket link, and you can just get those tickets right there. Don't forget, you can only get those tickets online. At the door, those tickets will be $10 for children, just like any other normal event. But if you get them online, they're completely free. No gimmicks, no scams. We're giving away 200 free kids tickets for September 28th. Innovate or Die in Kingsport, Tennessee. One of the big main events coming up September 28th at Kingsport will be the Bandit Champion Cash Flow taking on former Impact Wrestling World Tag Team Champion Crazy Steve in what should be an incredible match for the Bandit Championship. Also, 6-person tag team elimination match. It is John Hawkins' trio of Josh Cody, Jordan Cage, and a mystery partner that only John Hawkins knows against Kenzie Page and the team of Beauty and the Beast. Who's going to be the partner? I don't know. We asked on our Facebook page who you guys thought would be the partner. And Douglas Miller said that he thought the partner would be Charlie Brown. Hey Douglas, while John Hawkins and Charlie Brown have a very similar haircut, I do not think that Charlie Brown will be available for this matchup. But who's it going to be in all seriousness? I don't know. But if they're along with John Hawkins, I can guarantee they're dangerous. So Kenzie Page and the Beauty and the Beast team, they're in for some trouble come September 28th in Kingsport. Also, in the main event, it will be Jason, the Gift Kincaid, taking on Caleb Courageous for the first time in Kingsport. Jason was the champion here for almost 6 years. He'll be taking on the man who claims that he is the new crown jewel and he's the new top guy in Innovate Wrestling, Caleb Courageous. That's going to be an epic contest, something that's got to give. Right now, let's hear words from Jason, the Gift Kincaid.
Greetings, grappling fans. I don't know if you know this, but on September 28th, the most heart-stopping, jaw-dropping, eye-popping, high-flying, death-defying, awe-inspiring champion Innovate has ever seen is making his return to Kingsport, Tennessee. And Caleb Courageous, you're saying that you're the new ace of Innovate, but I'm going to prove that I am exactly what I say I am, the forever and always king of the Tri-Cities.
Coming up September 28th, Kingsport, Tennessee, at Innovate Die, it will be Toby Farley taking on Logan James. Logan James made a super impressive debut taking on Brandon Wolf the last time we were in Kingsport, Tennessee. But now let's see if he can step his game up and take on what many people call the ace of Innovate Wrestling, Toby Farley. What will happen September 28th in Kingsport? I don't know, that's anybody's guess, but right now, we're gonna see Toby Farley in action as we go back to Summer Bash 2019 in Morristown to see Toby Farley take on the debuting Patrick Scott in our featured match.
And this should be interesting as the referee's going to call for the bell and this match underway. If you're going to be Patrick Scott, you got to think, why do you want to come in your first night in and just make enemies right off the bat by turning this crowd against him? I don't understand.
Man, I'm going to tell you, he isn't going to have to, what's he going to, Patrick Scott showing off a little muscle here too.
Well, definitely in great shape. Mike, I see you admiring the show over here.
Well, he better have a nice muscular chest when Toby Farley starts chopping it, or his heart's going to fall out.
It might look like ground meat once he gets done with it here. Here we go, and we're going to lock up. Collar elbow tie up center of the ring as this bout gets underway. Look at Scott, goes right on the offense immediately. Maybe, looks like about 30 pounds lighter, may possess the speed advantage here. Be interesting to see how this one plays out.
He does not want to get into a wrestling match really with Toby. Toby just took home first place in the grappling games in Nashville. I don't think you're going to win a wrestling match with Toby right now.
Great amateur background, also mixed martial arts, jiu-jitsu background. I tell you what, Toby Farley is one man you don't want to mess with.
No, he absolutely is not. As the tattoo across his back says jiu-jitsu, he's an accomplished mixed martial artist, a great amateur wrestler, one of the hardest strikers in all of professional wrestling, one of the most well-rounded performers you're going to see. Not seen much from Patrick Scott yet, but he's going to have to bring it if he's going to stand a chance.
Well, you're talking about all the accomplishments and the combat sport background. And Farley, he's not afraid of combat.
No, not at all. He welcomes it. He cherishes it. It's his friend.
And no doubt after that final match in that best of 7 series, those, 5-6 chair shots to the skull, no doubt had to leave a mark. But, I mean, the man still defeated Caleb Courageous and left the victor.
Yes. He just chair shot after chair shot after chair shot. That shows you how tough Toby Farley is. Right again, the next night, he was right back in the ring wrestling somebody else, too. No quit, no stopping this man whatsoever.
And went for the O'Connor rolls as Patrick hangs on to the ropes here. Nice drop kick by Farley. Patrick Scott to the outside, retreating very early.
I was about to say that Patrick Scott was doing a really nice job hanging with Farley move for move, and then he caught one right in the face.
Oh, and down to the outside with that big kick. Well placed by Farley.
Big kick right into the face. Patrick Scott, he didn't see it coming, couldn't get it blocked, and he's paying the price on the outside now.
Now the action spills to the floor, and Toby Farley doesn't care where it's at, and now he's going to get him back into the ring. Yeah, I know you hate that pandering, don't you?
Well, I overlook it in his case.
I think you know you don't want to cross paths with Toby Farley. I don't think anybody does. No doubt, maybe the toughest son of a gun here in Innovate Wrestling for sure. Maybe the entire sport, as you made point to a moment ago. And Patrick Scott's doing a lot of grandstanding retreating here.
Well, he's he's trying to catch a breather there. Oh, Toby got hung up on the top rope there.
And now Patrick Scott going to take advantage. Nice quick elbow and another one. Patrick Scott going to have to use all of his weight here. And again, that a high leaping elbow that time may have had more impact as he got a 1 count.
All he could muster was a 1 count on Toby Farley. Those are some good-looking elbows, but that's not quite enough to put away Farley. Now, Scott better take advantage of having him down. Now he's just choking the man with a push-up.
Well, he's definitely showing he's got a great athletic physique as he's showing off here. Referee has to admonish him for the choke. But here comes Farley. I mean, Farley just definitely overpowering Patrick Scott, but there's a nice move with a handful of the hair, slings him down.
Well, he ain't going to be down for long. All you're really going to do when you pull on Toby's hair is make Toby mad.
And that's the last thing you ever probably want to do is make a man of his skill legitimately mad at you. And now you see Scott going to cut off the oxygen supply here, trying to submit Toby Farley. Well, I'm going to tell you this, son. You ain't going to submit that man. There's no way in hell you're going to get that, but he's trying to wear him down here.
Yeah, wearing on him, cutting off the supply of oxygen to the brain. But Farley back up on his feet, blow after blow, trying to get the momentum back his way.
Nice sleeper here. I don't know if he's got all of it. And there he goes. He's got the sleeper. And now this may be the moment of opportunity that Patrick Scott needs to make a name for himself here. Oh, man, as you see, he's got him on the mat. Bad spot here for Farley.
Well, Toby is, like I said before, there's no quitting Toby. It's going to have to do a whole lot more than that to put Toby out.
Well, Toby's not going to tap out or submit, but if he puts him to sleep, there may be no other choice. And this may be a very smart strategy by this young Patrick Scott. And you see, Toby's hanging on here. He says, absolutely not. Trying to come back up here to his feet. Still battling, still fighting. So look out. The belly. Oh, he got him. Nice, innovative belly to back slam there as he goes for the cover and a near fall.
Close 2 count there, but not quite enough to put Patrick Scott away. Patrick Scott is impressing me here with his skills. He needs to turn it up a notch or two, though, if he's going to be able to take over on Farley.
Toby Farley, crashes and burns, runs right into those steel cables at full speed.
Well, whiplash effect on Farley. This could be the opening that Patrick Scott needs. Dropping that leg right down on him, kicking him right in the chest.
Well placed, and Patrick Scott's going to have to mount some more offense here as he takes Toby to the corner. Now, look at that, great extension, but the choke right there. He's going to have to break before a count of 5 or disqualification is looming. Look at Patrick Scott. Oh, nice clothesline. And Toby Farley in a bad predicament here.
Scott in control, needs to stay right on top of Farley, though, because Farley is not out. Only a 2 count.
Had him for 2 and maybe a half right there as Toby Farley still hangs on to continue.
Now, Patrick Scott, you see now he's just trying to do a little mind games, a little shoving and pushing on Toby's head there. He may not like the results of that.
He may not, but right now Toby Farley is basically on spaghetti legs. Rolls out of the way, maybe off of instinct there, but Patrick Scott lands hard as the S'morestown crowd loves to see this cocky Patrick Scott put in his place for the moment.
Whatever plans Patrick Scott had for the weekend have just been ruined, if you know what I mean.
And now here comes Toby Farley, maybe firing it up here, feeling a second wind. There's the chop. Toby now, reversal by Scott. Went for a backdrop. Toby had it well scouted. Spine buster!
Spine buster indeed. He drilled him right through the center of the mat. Toby Farley feeling it now.
Farley sizing him up here. He's got him here. Oh, no, he was spin him around. Headbutt right to the chin. Scott's out on his feet. Toby's got him up. Death Valley driver. And he may have Patrick Scott put away right here as he goes to the cover. Farley looking for the win. Will he get it? No! He's right there.
Not quite enough to put Scott away. Farley is on fire right now. Patrick Scott able to kick out at 2. Impressive in that feat right there.
This young man's hanging in there, but that means Toby Farley may be dishing out a little bit more here. Farley back to his feet. Listen to this Morristown crowd here, Dan.
They're coming alive for Toby here. Toby's sizing that boot up. He might be just about to stick it right down. Oh, quickness moved out of the way.
Well, how quick was Scott to get out of the way there? Look at Pat Scott here. Oh, no, he gets turned around. Oh, he blocked the right hand. Toby was going to hit it. Oh, wow, he caught him, drives him face first now. For the win here. Big upset if he got it. No, the near fall.
Not quite enough. Frustration showing on Patrick Scott here. Kind of losing his composure because he didn't get the 3 count on that. Needs to focus and get back on him, though.
Indeed. Right now, both men have been physically taxed here in this matchup. Patrick Scott looking for more offense here. A lot of momentum behind that, but Farley still staggering in the corner.
Well, he hit him with that flatliner, couldn't put him away. Scott's on the apron. Farley's back in the ring. They forearmed one another, just about forearmed one another out of each other's boots.
Here goes Patrick Scott now, going to go up top. Taking a lot of time here. Oh, right to the skull, the palm thrust. Did you hear that?
That rang through the entire building. I think Patrick Scott is out on his feet right now. Farley going up after him.
Toby going up. This isn't good. Patrick Scott is all the way up top. Oh, no. Both men. Superplex. Farley rolls through. Oh, an impaler DDT. Toby Farley. He got him.
Hell of a win for Farley.
Just like that. 1, 2, 3. Again, victorious Toby Farley.
What a great win. Dan Matthews is exactly right. An impressive win for Toby Farley as he continues to ride the momentum. Looking impressive. Man, this guy, he's poised, I believe. I think he's poised to climb to the top of that ladder, and I think you know exactly what I mean. That's exactly what he wants. You see it. He wants the gold. He wants to be the champion. Well, of course, the United States champion is Axton Ray. Well, what a matchup that would be.
That would be a match I would pay any price to see. That one would be a classic every day.
Well, folks, no doubt Toby Farley is at the top of the mountain. But can he be the champion? Time will tell. We're back right after this.
A big win there for Toby Farley heading into September 28th, where he will take on Logan James, a newcomer who is looking to make a name for himself at the expense of Toby Farley. What will happen September 28th in Kingsport, Tennessee? Fans, thank you for joining us once again. Right now, let's take a look at our Instagram shout-outs. There you see it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Click the notification bell so you do not miss a minute of the action every Saturday at noon. Innovate Wrestling TV. We're back better than ever, and it's because of all you. Thank you very much. Thank you for supporting us over these years, and thank you for supporting us during our break. We're back here, and we're back for good. Innovate Wrestling 2019. We're taking over once again, and that takeover begins September 28th, Kingsport, Tennessee. You don't want to miss it. Get those 200 free kids tickets. Visit us at innovatewrestling.com, and we will see you right back here, same time, same place, Innovate Wrestling TV.